On the court 14 at the moment with Dan Bloxham. I'm going to say head coach at the moment, although I know you have many different titles. Let's talk about what you've been doing at the moment, because we've just seen you putting some youngsters and Tim Hedman through their paces.
Yeah, we were Road to Wimbledon today, which is something the club's very proud of. It's the biggest tournament in the UK. It goes all over all the regions, all the counties, schools, clubs, parks. And the winners of their events come back here in August to play. And we're now very excited. We're going international. So we're in India, Japan, China and Hong Kong. And they come to the club in August again and play against the British kids. And the kids you saw today were the winners of the event in the summer. So obviously they managed to beat some of the international players as well.
That's fantastic, and it's just great for them to be able to get out here onto a court at Wimbledon and play.
Yeah, I mean, we're all about grass here at Wimbledon. Wherever we travel, we would use grass courts. So in India, it's on grass. Japan, it's on grass. There's one club in Japan that has grass courts, and we play there. We get the Slazenger balls out, the green backdrop, and we try and make it a mini Wimbledon. And for the kids coming back here, I think in the summer, it's amazing. They have more entourage in their team with granny, granddad, auntie, cousin, all come and watch just to play here at Wimbledon. They get their little passes, and hopefully it's a fantastic experience. But for us, it's about more people experiencing Wimbledon and playing on grass, really.
Yeah, it's a unique experience for them, and also everybody here is gearing up for the day off because the weather's been great, so there's no play on Middle Sunday. But that's not the case for you guys, is it?
No, we didn't want to have a day off. I mean, that would be dull, actually. So we're tennis opens up in the park, which should be a fantastic event with the All England Club and the LTA. I think we've got Judy coming down, I think got Leon, got Anne Catherine coming down, and hopefully lots of juniors, lots of kids who haven't played before, and just to celebrate, you know, tennis and Wimbledon and the British summer.
And I mentioned that you have many different job titles as the champagne corks are popping around. One of your titles includes helping people as they get onto centre court, the players, particularly those that maybe haven't done that walk, which could be quite daunting to get onto centre court.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. I would look after every match that goes on to Centre One, every men's match, and I have a colleague called Lorraine who does the same job. I have to go and put my suit on, and it takes a while to get the tie to the right length. And then, yeah, we'd look after the players today, so obviously I've got a pretty good idea what maybe Roger or Rafa would do and where they'd be leaving from. In fact, I probably know to the second what they'll be doing. But maybe today, like for Joe, I'll have a chat with him and touch base with him and see if where he wants to be. Does he want to be downstairs in the gym or upstairs in the dressing room? And he's obviously played on centre. But if you've never played on centre, our job is to make you feel comfortable, walk you down, explain where all the sort of the military will stand, what the rooms are, who the people are, and just to give them a chance to feel the court before they actually go down and face some of the legends.
How nervous can people get beforehand, and will they therefore try and do that walk, or are they allowed to do that walk before they actually go out to play on centre court?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. We're playing say at 1 o'clock and we would maybe meet the players at 9:30. So often I walk around at 9:30 in the morning onto centre and let them stand on the court, you know, and also like even just clapping your hands, it gives them an idea of the acoustics. So when they start to play, they're ready for the sound, but also the silence. Because the British public is so good, or the people that come to Wimbledon are so good at being quiet, I think the silence is worse than the noise. So yeah, just to give them a chance to feel the court, so when they do start their match, at least they have a feel for what it should be like.
And with Roger and Rafa, what sort of the timings and I presume they're both very specific about what they do beforehand on centre court?
Yeah, we obviously, we've got with international countries, there's always a different way of interpreting the time. And obviously the Swiss are pretty good with their timing. And Rafa's very good as well, but he probably starts a little bit sooner. He has more things that he likes to do before he goes on court. But when Rafa gets moving, it's almost no stopping him. He's going 100 miles an hour down to the court with the odd tuck jump, which we've got to make sure he doesn't hit his head on the door frame, so that's always there. And then Roger's very calm and very cool, but as they play, they are just the same, getting ready. So that's how they would be, yeah.
It's been noted that some of the females, more than the males, tend to have the headphones on and listen to the music. Does that make a difference to you when you're taking them down there?
It's pretty tough if you're speaking to them beforehand, they've got their headphones on, yeah. So I think they all have their different routines. I mean, some of the players have headphones, some don't. I think they all pretty much keep themselves to themselves, so whether they need something to help them stay in the zone or not, I think is quite interesting. But they definitely have their routines. I mean, it never changes. And this year, interestingly, the dressing room is a different dressing room, so they've all had to find different pegs, which has been quite interesting because they've been in the same dressing room for 10, 15 years, and this year no pegs were the same. So that was already a change. So that was quite interesting for them, I should think.
Well, it sounds like a very varied and fascinating array of titles that you have here. Enjoy the day.
Thank you very much.